You know, there is something incredibly touching about how the Danish royal family manages to combine strict traditions with genuine family warmth. This Thursday promises to become one of those magical evenings when protocol quietly steps aside, giving way to the simple joy of being together at a beautiful cultural event. For those who follow the life of the Danish royal family, it is no secret that Queen Margrethe has always had a special love for ballet and theater. Her own artistic talents and deep understanding of the arts make such evenings not just a formal outing, but a true celebration for her soul. Think back to last year's premiere of The Nutcracker at Tivoli. The Queen was surrounded by King Frederik with Queen Mary, Prince Vincent, Princess Josephine, and Princess Isabella. The atmosphere felt so warm and homelike that everyone present noticed how naturally the royal family feels together, how easily they talk to one another, sharing their impressions of the performance. Despite her age and high status, Margaret has always known how to create an atmosphere of genuine involvement and interest, especially when her beloved grandchildren are nearby. However, this year there is one detail that especially intrigues royal watchers. Princess Isabella, the eldest daughter of King Frederik and Queen Mary, will most likely not be able to attend the family event at Tivoli. And the reason is as ordinary and human as it gets. On that very evening, the annual school ball will take place at Aragard Gymnasium, where the 18-year-old princess studies. And this is not just a school event. For Isabella and her classmates, especially for the graduating third-year students, it is something truly meaningful, a memory for life, a chance to enjoy youth and friendship before their school paths finally diverge. And you know what? In this choice, if Isabella really decides to attend the school ball, you can clearly see the remarkable wisdom of her parents and her grandmother. The Danish royal family has always tried to give their children the most normal childhood and teenage years possible, considering their position. They study in regular schools, socialize with peers, take part in school events. And this normality is not accidental. It is a deliberate choice. King Frederik and Queen Mary understand perfectly well that royal duties will follow their children throughout their entire lives, but youth is given only once. A graduation ball is a truly important moment, a farewell to carefree school life. And if Isabella chooses to be there with her friends, it will show that she is growing up as a normal young person with healthy priorities, not as someone trapped by protocol. At the same time, Princess Isabella and her grandmother, Margrethe, share very warm and close relations. The Queen has always taken a special interest in her grandchildren, and Isabella, being the eldest granddaughter, has received countless invaluable lessons from her about what it means to be a member of the royal family. They often spend time together, and with Margrethe's artistic sense and love for culture, she has undoubtedly passed her passion for beauty on to her granddaughter. That is why we can be absolutely sure that if Isabella misses the premiere at Tivoli, her grandmother will be the first to understand and approve. There is a special kind of connection between them that does not require constant physical presence. They know they support each other no matter what. Speaking of support and family traditions, there is another interesting detail that has recently caught the attention of royal observers. Princess Isabella became a Knight of the Order of the Elephant, the oldest and most prestigious order in Denmark, when her father ascended the throne at the beginning of the year 2024. In April, on her 18th birthday, she received the insignia of the order, the small porcelain elephant, the star of the order, and the light blue sash. It was a touching moment, symbolizing her entry into adulthood and the acceptance of future royal duties. However, by tradition, every knight of the Order of the Elephant must also receive a knight's shield, which is ceremonially hung in the chapel of the Royal Danish Orders of Knighthood in the church of Frederiksborg Castle. And this is where the intrigue begins.
Princess Isabella's shield has not yet been placed in the Knights' Chapel. For comparison, her older brother, Crown Prince Christian, received his Knight's shield in April of last year, 7 months after being decorated with the order. King Frederik and Queen Margrethe attended the opening ceremony, making it a true family celebration. It is worth noting that Christian's situation was a bit different. He did not automatically become a Knight of the Elephant when his father became king because he already was one. He received the Order of the Elephant as a gift for his 18th birthday from his grandmother, then Queen Margrethe, showing how thoughtfully she was preparing her grandchildren for their future roles.
Princess Isabella's shield will most likely be placed next to the shields of other family members. Christian's shield hangs between those of their parents and under the shield of the head of the order, which belonged to Queen Margrethe. However, now an interesting reshuffling awaits. After the abdication, King Frederik became the head of the order, and soon his own head of order shield should take its rightful place. But first it must be created, and that is quite a task, because the head of order shield is larger and has a different shape compared to the usual knight shields. At the moment, no one knows exactly when Princess Isabella's shield and King Frederik's head of order shield will be ready and when the ceremonial unveiling will take place, so it seems we must be patient. By the way, King Frederik has got quite a busy week fulfilling his royal duties. On Wednesday, he received new ambassadors with joint accreditation from Jamaica, Eswatini, Cambodia, San Marino, Malaysia, Sri Lanka, Slovakia, Kazakhstan, and Uzbekistan in the audience hall of Christiansborg Palace. The ceremony for receiving ambassadors with joint accreditation is rather special. The new ambassador presents His Majesty with the credentials and a sealed envelope, and only after that can they begin their official duties in Denmark. The royal household shared photographs from the event on their social media account, and the images clearly show how natural and confident King Frederik feels in his new role. It is fascinating to observe how the Danish royal family manages to keep the balance between centuries-old traditions and the realities of modern life. They do not hide their children behind palace walls, but allow them to live real lives, to make their own decisions, to learn from their own experiences. Princess Isabella, standing between a family cultural event and her school ball, and having the freedom to choose, this is a sign of maturity, both hers and the entire family's. It shows a modern approach to monarchy, where royal dignity does not conflict with humanity and normal life priorities. So tonight, no matter where each family member may be, will become yet another reminder that the Danish monarchy remains strong precisely because it knows how to stay human. Queen Margrethe will enjoy the ballet surrounded by loved ones. Princess Isabella may be dancing with her classmates, and somewhere between these two events exists an invisible thread of warmth and understanding that binds this family together. And is this not the real magic of monarchy? Not the crowns and ceremonies, but the ability to remain a true family through everything.